This is the graded skill demonstration for spinal immobilization, seated patient. Welcome to spinal immobilization, seated patient. I am Ms. Clow. I'm going to read to you the station instructions. I'll answer any of your questions, and then I'll give you time to gather and check your equipment. This station is designed to test your ability to provide spinal immobilization on a patient using a half-spine immobilization device. You and an EMT assistant arrive on the scene of an automobile crash. The scene is safe and there is only one patient. The assistant EMT has completed the initial assessment and no critical condition requiring intervention was found. For the purpose of this station, the patient's vital signs remain stable. You are required to treat the specific isolated problem of an unstable spine using a half-spine immobilization device. You are responsible for the direction and subsequent actions of the EMT assistant. Transferring and immobilizing the patient to the long backboard should be accomplished verbally. You have 10 minutes to complete this skill station. Do you have any questions?
Can I check my equipment?
Yes, you may.
Satisfied with my equipment.
Begin.
BSI for my buddy and I. At this point in time, I'm going to have my assistant take manual inline stabilization and hold the head in an inline neutral position and not let go until I tell her to do so. I will then come around, check upper extremity pulses.
Pulses are present.
Motor function, squeeze my finger, sir. And sensory. What finger am I touching, sir?
My little finger.
MS intact.
Move to the lower extremities, checking dorsalis pedis or posterior tibialis.
Pulses present.
Sir, can you wiggle your toes? What toe am I touching, sir?
My big toe.
MS is intact.
At this point in time, I will come around. I'm going to measure for a cervical collar. My patient's approximately 4. I will measure from the black line down, 4. I will then take my collar and place it on my patient. Sir, can you breathe?
Yes.
At this point in time, I'll get ready to place my device behind my patient. All right. On my assistant's count, we're going to lean the patient forward.
1, 2, 3.
All right, on your count, we're going to lead him backwards.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Move my flaps around. Lift your arms, sir. Actually, 2 fingers. Feeding my straps. Two fingers. Can you breathe, sir?
Yes.
Two fingers. Can you breathe, sir?
Yes.
Take my straps and I'll move them over to the side to get them out of my way. Take my ischial straps and bring them around. I'm going to shimmy these under the patient's leg without the patient lifting their leg. Feeding my strap. Make sure it's secure. Two fingers good. I'm going to come around, take my other ischial strap, same concept, shimmying under the leg without the patient lifting a leg. Feeding the strap, not pulling on it. I'm going to come back, bring my pads around. I have space, so I'm going to evaluate the need of how much padding I need to provide without moving his head out of a neutral inline position. Padding is sufficient. Then I'm going to come around, put my chin strap and forehead strap on. Using a crossing method. I'm then going to verbalize that I'm taking my patient, we're lifting him, moving him onto a long spine board, securing them to the device. Before we secure him, we're going to unhook the ischial straps, slowly lower the legs, and secure those.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to check PMS once again. Checking for pulse on the upper extremities.
Pulses are present.
Sir, can you squeeze my fingers? What finger am I touching, sir?
My little finger.
MS is intact.
Going to lower extremities, checking dorsalis pedis or posterior tibialis.
Pulses are present.
Sir, can you wiggle your toes? What toe am I touching?
My second to the last.
MS is intact.
Double check everything once again. I'm done.
Go ahead and clean up the station and return to your classroom.
Yes, ma'am.